The question this week is telling people to just let go or accept it when you are in deep pain or grief is really not enough, is it? Question again. Telling people to just let go or accept it when you are in deep pain or grief is really not enough, is it? The questions at the moment seem to contain their own answers. Of course, you're absolutely right. It's telling people just to let go and accept things that have gone wrong, causes of pain, instances of injustice in their life, offence, assault on the person, which bring about great pain or grief. No, it's absolutely not enough. Of course it's not enough. We do it as psychospiritual therapists, spiritual guides, mentors or teachers at certain times, you see. And we also let it guide us because you don't want to hold on or to trail through life with the causes of grief and pain with you. You don't want to perpetuate it, seemingly. But out of a sense of self-importance, self-aggrandizement, or even the wish to cause oneself pain, albeit unconsciously, you see, people will journey through life keeping precious, keeping close, keeping within them these causes of deep pain and grief. I'm sure you know this. And then it's not enough. How can it be enough to simply say, let go, just accept it, leave it, let it go? Thus, counseling or therapy or a longer term exploration with somebody who can reflect with you, not merely on events in the outside world, not merely on things that come up from time to time, but with whom you can deeply go into the unconscious to find parts of you didn't believe existed, the saboteur, the martyr, the sadist, the one who may be holding the causes of pain and grief and delighting in it because we don't let go of injustice, we don't let go of being wronged very easily. We don't let go and say, well, that happened. No reason to keep suffering. No reason to not want to seek vengeance. We can't bear to accept it in the sense that perhaps we mean it here, a simplistic idea of, hey, just let it go and move on. Accepting it, though, in inner work, in inner exploration, in counseling and therapy, is something altogether different. It doesn't mean saying, I accept it, it's a bad thing and it's okay. It means that you accept what has happened to you as part of your history and part of your narrative, and you see the whole way round the figure. It may be that something that was a tremendous ordeal of pain or grief in your life has in the end some positivity, some gift for you, something in it. Otherwise, why did it happen? Could it just be awful pain and suffering? You know when you see pain and suffering that there's another aspect to it, inevitably. Most often something extraordinary. Opportunities for compassion and love and caring and kindness and service come out of the direst conditions. It's very hard to find anything that's merely black all the way through. Accepting it means seeing it 360 degrees, 3 dimensions at least, all the way round, and saying, what's there in this when I look at it clearly, and not just make it a reason for anger, for vengeance, for feelings of injustice and pain and grief, you see. However hard this may be for many of us, myself included, there's been the need for somebody to sit apart from us who we can reflect with. We call that the therapist, the guide. There's been a need because we couldn't possibly do it on our own. We were too invested in it being a bad thing or a cause for injustice which justified our character stance, you see, and therefore perpetuated our suffering. So, to return, we've never really left your question, telling people to just let go or accept it when you're in deep pain or grief is really not enough, is it? It isn't. But there does come a time in inner exploration where, whether you say that to yourself, or it's an inner call or voice, or the guide or therapist or mentor who's with you and has been with you for some time in that exploration, says or appears to say, or it comes through them, that should be the right time. It's a matter of timing and sensitivity and truth. And if it is the right time, no, it's not enough just to say it. But with what's behind you, with the inner exploration, the insights, the breakthroughs that you've experienced, and the shared reflection, it may very well be the means to your liberation.